Okay. Now, so initial few days in that college felt very good. I felt very, very happy. So being to myself, taking care of my own self, eating whenever I want to eat, sleep whenever I want to sleep, right? That kind of freedom. But after a few weeks of being there, I really missed my parents. I had so much of homesickness, missed my what do you say, my cousins, my aunts, uncles, my grandmother, grandparents. So I was missing my home very badly. And to add to that, right, all my roommates are very sincere in studies, very studious in nature. So some roommates used to read until late night, until 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. And other roommates used to wake up early in the morning, around 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. So because of this, the light was on throughout the night in my dorm room. So I had difficulty sleeping. I could not sleep very well. I was used to constantly turn and twist in the bed and I got very tired in the morning. And the education system, the curriculum in the school was very, very fast paced. It started on morning 5 a.m. till night 10 p.m. I used to take several classes in the morning and few study hours in the afternoon and more study hours in the night until late in the night and very little short breaks for lunch and dinner and some snacks. So after 2 3 months of this curriculum and this fast pace, and then having lack of sleep, took a toll on me in all aspects, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I went there to have better educational opportunities and to get better grades. But with all this happening with my life, my grade started going downhill. So I started scoring less than what I scored in my 10th grade. So that was very, very depressing to me. I lost my self-confidence. I feel like life is waste. I don't have to live anymore. I was even contemplating of committing suicide, thinking that how do I die without pain, right? That was my thought pattern. So I was so inspired by so many movies at that time. So there's some movie scenes that people can hang themselves to the fan, people can drink some pesticides or drink some nail polish or nail polish removers to committing suicide. I was having such kind of thoughts. And one day, these emotions took a very, they went to they skyrocketed. And then that day, I called my mother off my study hours and said, Mommy, I'm so, so sorry. I could not achieve your goal of becoming a doctor. I don't want to live anymore. And I felt like I told her, maybe you will not see me again. I'm also trying to commit suicide. I'm so sorry. And my life doesn't make any sense to me. It was so severe that whatever she said doesn't make any sense to me. It didn't make any sense to me that time. And my friends were trying to console me. They're trying to educate me about there's so much more in the studies, or we can do much more in the life. But nothing entered into my head. But my mom said, Divya, I don't have any expectations on you. There's much more in life than just having academic excellence. You have a purpose. That made me think, oh, do I really have a purpose? What is my purpose other than becoming a doctor, other than becoming a physician? My only purpose at that point of time is to study well and and attain success in the career or the educational system. So that was my thought process. And she said, Divya, don't worry. Let's discuss. I'll come and meet you over the next weekend when you have the visiting hours. I'll come and meet you. So I was very, very eager to meet her. I didn't even do anything that week. I didn't even study. I didn't even bother about the tests that are coming up. I was very, very eagerly waiting for her. So, like she promised, she came and met me the following week, and she bought all my favorite sweets and all the things that I like. So we had a small conversation in the garden, and she was asking me what happened, oh, why suddenly this happened, this kind of thought patterns I had. I never used to have such thought patterns, and never before before that point of time. So I was very active, very jolly, very loving kind of kid before that. But hearing such words from me, my mother got really shocked, and she was digging deeper. What might have happened to me? And she was asking all such some sort of questions like, is a food bad? Is a teacher's bad? If someone says anything to you? but no one said anything to me. It was all about me. It's all about going on in my own head. So I'm not liking my own life. I'm not liking because my grades are going down. I'm not liking because I'm not able to sleep well. I'm not liking because I was not able to focus in the studies, focus in the classrooms, not able to understand what they're talking. So she said, "It's okay, Divya. Let's discuss something else." And she took a small book from her backpack, and she said, I'm going to read this book to you. Just lay down next to me. Just listen." And the book name is called Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. So this book is a very small book. It's a wonderful story about a small bird, seagull. It's a seagull bird. The name is Jonathan. So this bird thinks differently than other people in the crowd, in the flock. Okay. So that story, right, really resonated to me what I was going through at that point of time. So this bird really comes out of the comfort zone, really comes about the belief patterns that everybody is talking about. Everybody is judging others' judgment on him and what he can do beyond this limited beliefs, beyond this limited thinking. So that was exactly what I was needed at that point of time. The story really inspired me. It created some kind of hope in me. There's much more in this life. I can do much better than what I'm doing. So if I think I can do it, I can do it just like the how Jonathan Livingston Seagull did it in her story. So that really motivated me. And my mom, the visiting hours were over, and she went back to my hometown. And after going back, right, she wrote some letters to me. The letters are kind of booklets, not just 1 or 2 pages. They're about 10, 15 pages. She's a very good book reader, even from her childhood. So whatever books she used to read, she used to write that summary of the books in the form of booklets to me. And she said, "Divya, whenever you have negative thoughts, read these books until you come into the normal mode or until you get into the positive thinking mode. Read these letters, what I'm sending to you." So like that every week she used to send one letter, which is a one book summary of what she was reading. So at that time she was reading the works of Swami Vivekananda. He's a very great Indian spiritual master, and he always talks about strength, having the inner strength, having the willpower to do anything in life. One quote that really inspired me was, "Arise, awake, and not stop till the goal is reached." So it's a beautiful quote that really inspired me. I wrote that on my a piece of chart paper and then put it on my desk so that I can see it every time I get a little bit depressive thoughts or negative thoughts. So I need to keep myself up, standing tall or standing still, standing up for my own self to achieve the goal I want to achieve. Slowly, this routine took a very positive changes in me. I was able to sleep little better. I got the hope of that I can do something better with my life. So after a few months, in the month of December, my mom came back to visit again. So this time, right, Dhyana Mahachakram, it's like a mega meditation summit. At that time was happening in Vijayawada, the same town where I was pursuing my education. So she said, "Oh, I'm going to one's meditation program. I want you to come with me." I said, "No, no, mommy. If I come, I know what you're going to do to me. You're going to make me meditate. And that is not for my age. It is not for me. I have much more better things to do in the college. I can prepare better for my next day exam." But she said, "No, no, no. I'm not going to force you, but come with me. Maybe if you want to try, you can try for 5 minutes." This was what she said. And I said, "Okay." The day before this, in this Mega Meditation Summit, right, I had a college sport event. So I did participate in it. I got some prize in tennis court and then running race. And my body was a little sore with all the sports I have played. And the next day morning, we went to the summit. So this summit was a huge gathering, about 30, 40,000 people. It's an outdoor stadium, outside venue, and I saw first time Patriji on the stage. Patriji is the guru my mother used to follow back then, and then I saw him on the stage. So he's kind of little different than other gurus I met until then. So he doesn't have any like the orange robes or any Rudraksha mala or the head, the talapaga we say, right? So he don't have any such kind of attire. And he's very normal. He said, I'm not your guru. Your breath is your guru. And I'm your friend. We are all friends in the spiritual path. That word really inspired me. But I never believed in it at that time. But I thought, okay, let me observe him. Let me see what this guru is going to teach or this person is going to propagate. And one person walked onto the stage and he prostrate to his this Patriji, and immediately Patriji also touched the other person's feet as a response. It was a great gracious to me, such a big master, spiritual master, touching a normal man's feet. So until then, in my childhood, like I explained in the last session, so I never believed that touching others' feet will give you some kind of energy or moksha, that enlightenment we call, right? So I never believed in that. So this kind of this demystified my thoughts about spiritual masters. I like that concept of Patriji. And during the night time, so Patriji was playing flute on the stage, and he asked everybody to be in meditation. So, like my mom convinced me, right, doing for 5 minutes. I said, I made a deal with her. Okay, mommy, only for 5 minutes. I know he's talking about meditating for 45 minutes, and I don't think I can do it. So, for your sake, I'll meditate for 5 minutes. She said, okay, okay, do at least for 5 minutes. Then, the moment I closed my eyes, I felt some energy passing into my into my body. Whatever the body aches, the soreness of the muscles I had from the previous day immediately vanished within that 5 minutes. So then I understood there's something more in this meditation. Maybe I should not negate it. Maybe I should explore it more, give it a little bit more try. So that was the attitude I had. And in that event, right, there's so many spiritual masters who came across from across the world. And there's so many spiritual masters who were practicing meditation for a very, very long time. 15 years, 20 years, they healed so many health issues like heart problems, migraines, kidney issues, thyroid issues. So many people are sharing their experiences on the stage. I was thinking, is it really true? How come these many people can heal so many different things in such a short amount of practice of meditation? And after the people got on off the stage, I went them, I interviewed them. So, is it really true? How did it happen? How long are you meditating? How many days? How many minutes do you meditate every day? So, such kind of. I was so very curious to know about their spiritual journeys. So I spoke with so many masters, and one master, right, because I was bothering him with so many questions, he said, Divya, don't ask me anything. All the answers you're looking for are inside of you. You meditate and find it for yourself. Even though whatever I say, you're not going to believe in me, but you have to experience it firsthand. So I recommend you to meditate intensely and find the answers for yourself. And that thing, right? I thought, yeah, how can I find my answers from somebody else? Maybe all the answers I was seeking are really inside of me. Let me give it a try. So I went with that attitude. And after 2 days of this program, Mega Meditation Summit, so one of the other senior master, Balakrishna sir, gave me two books about faith wisdom. There's a book called Faith Speaks. I think other book is called Your Eternal Truth or something. So he gave me the Telugu version of these two books. And I went back to my college with these two books, with inspired by all these spiritual masters sharing about their experiences in meditation. And my mom also went back, she dropped me at my college and she went back to my hometown. And while going, she said, Divya, you have experienced so much in 5 minutes of meditation, right? Why don't you give it a try? Do for 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the night, as a last resort, because I was going downhill with my grades and not liking my own life. I thought, okay, this is the way, this is what I need to try at this point of time. So I gave it a try. I used to meditate every day, morning 5 to 10 minutes and night 5 to 10 minutes. Within 5 6 weeks, my whole thing attitude has changed about life. I was able to sleep better. I was able to focus better, and I had no more fear about the examinations that I need to conquer on the weekends. So things slowly started getting better. I was able to eat better. And slowly the contents became so much that I can memorize anything in any page. If you ask me, Divya, where is this concept in this physics book? I can tell you that, oh, this concept is in this side, in a so and so page, so and so side, and next to this particular picture. So I had that kind of memory has enhanced in me, and that really helped me to excel in my academics. So in my school, right, they used to have 3 4 campuses, like below 70 percentage, basing on the grade level you are in. If you're below 70 percentage, you are in one campus. 70 to 80 in one campus. 80 to 90 one campus. So they have the campus divisions basing on the grades you're making. So slowly from first year of 11th grade to 12th grade, I jumped 3 campuses. So 13 percentage has improved in my grades. So that was my turning point. Along with my studies, right? I also found that I have much more higher purpose than just becoming a doctor. So my motto, my life purpose is to serve people, not necessarily being a doctor. And also the becoming a doctor, this wish or this desire came from my mother. It was not mine, as she wants to become a doctor when she was young, and when she was not able to do, she passed it on to me, saying that, Divya, you are a smart girl. If you want to do, if you really worked hard, you can become a doctor, and you can fulfill the wish of my wish in this life. So I slowly imbibed that words from her. I slowly understood, okay, that is what my purpose is. I believed in that way. But after, with meditation, with clarity, with more intuitive powers, right, I understood that, oh, that is not my desire. That is my mother's. So I'm different than my mother. Although we are mom and child, I can be different than her. I have my own purpose in life. So, with that clarity, I really excelled in my academics, and my whole life has turned from that point of time. So, one more intuition I got in my 12th grade was I was able to see my future. When I questioned, right, who is going to be my partner in the future, I saw a shadow of a person, not the I can't say the features of the person. I can see the outline, the height, the body build, the hair texture, that kind of vision I got. So I thought, okay, something is coming up. I don't know what exactly it is, but I intuitively understood that he's going to be my partner in my coming years in my life. So later on, that vision, when I relate to the my husband right now, I saw his curly hair in that vision several years ago when I was in 12th grade. So that was a relation I had from the vision at that time, and the actual person when I saw him before getting married. I know that he is a person that I have seen him in the meditation before. So my whole life transformed because of that one meditation taught by Brahmashi Patriji. And he is a very loving, very down to earth personality. And he says spirituality should be taught free of cost. There's no money exchanges in teaching spirituality. And there is no hierarchy like guru and discipline. Guru Sishya, that kind of relation. So we're all equal. We're all just friends. We all have to learn from each other. And he also said that don't limit reading philosophy of whatever I say. Learn from all the gurus in the world, both East and West. Whoever you want to come across, read all their books, listen to all the teachings, try to implement it, and also listen to all the fellow meditators about their own life experiences. You learn in multi-folds when you listen to other experiences. So in PSSM, the foundation that Patriji has built, there are 3 main pillars: meditation, reading books, and experience sharing. So, when we do these 3 things, our life will be much more worthwhile to live and much more beautiful. Those are the core essence of Patriji. So, I very much cherish meeting him and learning directly from him. and my support, the mom that mom gave me at that point of time. So without that, maybe I would not be here. I would not made to this extent of my life. So grateful for both of them. So after this, right, after this particular 12th grade, I went to Chennai to pursue my physical therapy degree. And then I dig deeper into spirituality. So I'm going to share that in the next session. Any questions I would like to allow to answer? We have 2 more minutes, or else we are done. Mauni, I saw you unmute. Satya, you're also on mute. Any questions?
Miss Divya, I had a question.
Yes, Misty.
You know, I know a lot of youth go through struggles today, and people in general, like their parents may want them to be a certain thing, and I know that that was tough for you too as well. And like, what would you say? What would you be your words of advice to a young person today that is experiencing that?
Uh, Misty, I got your question partly. Can you
Oh,
be more clear? I could not hear you
oh,
well.
I'm so sorry. I'm
No,
so
no,
sorry.
no worries, no worries.
Um,
We mute other
I
people.
was
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was just wondering if you had words because you may have wanted to be one thing in your at one time in your career, and your family may have wanted you to be. And so, do you have words? Because young people may experience that today too. Do you have words of advice for young people today, based on they may have thought they wanted to do something, and they may have had to do a change?
Um, yes, Misty. So to me, what really helped was meditation. I got clarity through meditation, Misty. But people who are not into meditation, I really want them to question themselves. What really makes them happy? Is it really what I want to do? Is it really that someone else wanted me to be, me to do or me to be? Sometimes in life, right, we become the persons other people want us to be. My husband wants to be me to be like this, or my mother wants me to be like this, or someone else, my friend wants me to be like this. So I think we should go beyond, at least question ourselves, introspect. Even without meditation, we can still introspect, question deeper, sit with your own self, sit with your own thoughts. Is it really what really makes me happy? Sometimes our body tells us, Misty, we ignore the body sometimes, maybe not sometimes, all the time. So body also tells that, yeah, if you're going the right direction, you naturally feel happy and you naturally wants to be enthused. You become so eager about learning. You become naturally become enthusiastic of learning whatever you want to do. But vice versa, sometimes if you're not having any fun or any happiness in doing whatever you're doing, that means it's not where you belong. So I would definitely recommend meditation. Meditation gives the clarity. It connects you deeper to the soul. Only when you connect to the soul, you really understand why you are here. That soul's very, very important. And there's some books. There's some book called Passion Test. I don't remember about the author, this other in this book, right? So they have a series of questionnaires, take you from all aspects of your life, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, intellectual aspects of life. They do some questionnaire, and basing on the questionnaire, you get to know at least 3, 4 points at the end, what is it really you want to do with your life. We all have only limited time on the earth. So we have to be ourselves. We have to pursue what we have to do, and we have to live our purpose. We are not here to, satisfy other people's ego or other people's desires. I mean, to me, it was a big thing with my mom. Uh, I was very attached to my mom. Just thinking that I am different and I'm an individual. I'm also a human being. Apart from my mom is a big thing for me. It is a big breakthrough for me. It was very hard. I was so much emotionally connected to her. But I understood, even though I can still love her, still and still live my own life. That was what I learned, Misty. I know, I hope I answered your question. It was helpful. Yeah, who is this iPhone? Can I know your name? Okay, the book is called Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Many of the teenagers here are going through the same thing that I went through. So one thing is we meditating and not to interfering with them with the process they're going through, and also trying to educate. If they're able to listen to you, try to educate them what's happening, what is give them a big picture of life, not just so to me becoming doctor was a very very narrow focused into one specific thing. When I see the life of the big picture, everything else changed. Try to educate and give them the bigger picture of life, maybe they'll understand.
Thank you so much, Divya. This is Aruna. The one thing which got me is every day I think, oh, I'm not able to do like an hour or 30 minutes or 20 minutes. But you told like at least 5 minutes makes a lot of difference. And thank you so much for sharing that. Thank
Definitely, definitely. And if you need more benefits, right? More meditation. There's no other way around.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, sure, Anna. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. The book name, right? Let me type it down. All right. Any more questions? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friends. Thanks for joining today. See you. Good night.